My name is Dino Mukuri.
It's Owen Boya.
And we are the Infinite Boys, also known as the
Infinite Podcast.
Welcome. So, Owen,
Yeah,
today's me and you, 2 out of 3 of the Infinite Boys. And I want us to discuss something very, very interesting.
Before we even start, this tea is banging.
Bro, we make the most WT, bro.
Big up to us, man. We know how to make good tea. Really good tea,
Anyways, I was saying, our topic for today, we want to discuss the Gen Z. My
Gen
generation. Are you a part of Gen Z?
Of course.
Yes, sisi ni Gen Z.
Of course.
Yeah.
But yes, Gen Z. We are Gen Z. Sisi wazee.
We're not millennials.
Yeah.
We're not.
Uko kwingine ama sijui mnaitwa watu wa 2010 mnaitwa Gen
Alpha.
Au.
Yeah, my Gen Alpha.
Yeah. Right in the
middle. So let's discuss Gen Z. Gen Z, but recently y'all have been acting up. Y'all have been acting up. Huh? Have you been hearing the stuff Gen Z have been doing on the internet? Huh? Y'all are wilding a bit too much. Huh? Let me ask, what do you think the future of our generation is going to be?
The future?
The future.
It's not looking good, man. Big man thing here. It's not looking good, It's not looking good. We are plummeting into a very sad generation, and hopefully this podcast
guys
should try or will try and help our generation, because now I've seen Nairobi gossip, was it the day before yesterday or something, of some brothers and sisters just outwardly saying that they are dating and stuff.
But do you think that thing could be staged?
Cap.
Really?
I think it's cloud, to be honest.
Cloud chasing?
It could be cloud.
No, but what if they're actually brothers and sisters who...
Then, like I'm saying, our generation is fucked, man.
Bro, me I heard that they were from the same father, but the father was a deadbeat to the son. Yeah, to the son, but to the daughter, he was always there. Yeah, I mean, I see where they're coming from, but that's messed up to another level,
that's
man.
Crazy.
Yeah, by that, you can do better. Kwani, let me ask you, this is just a question to you. Can't get bitches, that's why you're dating your sister. Like, that's just a question. Huh? Because maybe that's the reason.
Anyone else? You could have chosen anyone else.
4 billion.
But anyway, family is really an area you shouldn't touch on in terms of relationships and love and whatnot.
Guys, don't
Leonardo hizi videos ama labda anakuwa motivated by videos akina celebrities huko nje. So there's a video of Kevin Gates akisema he's ever fucked his cousin.
Yo, that's messed.
But he didn't know.
Okay.
But still,
you know what?
It's crazy. Do your due diligence, please.
Problem is,
as you mess around with your ladies, and ladies as you mess around with your dudes, be cautious. Because sasa, so unampenda na your blood.
Yeah, another thing with Gen Z. Technology is messing y'all up. Let's just start there. Okay, it's easy to couple, but we try and avoid it, guys. We try. Because for me, tell me why, Jana, I was in church. If you know which church I go to. But I'm in church, then I'm sitting here and everyone is just on their phone. Like, uko chini, usually the adults sit there. Then like colleges, teens, us we sit up there, like in the balcony sides. So we're up here, I just see everyone, even the like older guys who you'd think are more responsible, more mature, wako tu hivi. Sasa kuomba ndio tunaomba, everyone is like this. I mean,
but you know in church you actually shouldn't be using your phones.
Tell me what, everyone is like that, man. Everyone. Now imagine, give it what, 20 years when us now we are fathers.
20? 5, 10.
Maybe. When some of you all are fathers, or you find your parents are like too old to be going to the church anymore. Now you're the ones who have to occupy the space in front. pastor ana preach, do you think it will change?
Kwa TikTok.
Kila mtu ako tu hivi bado.
Unaangalia Infinite Podcast.
Exactly.
Siangalie kwa church.
Watch it somewhere else.
Other places. But that ilikuwa, was it like 3 days ago? Tulikuwa tuna wase wetu wa ball tukiangalia screen time. Bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, people, get off your phones, please.
Kindly.
It's actually addictive.
Yeah, and then you'll start having TikTok brains.
People are clocking 10 plus hours screen time.
Yeah, TikTok.
Out of 24, that's more than half your day on just here. Uko hapo una scroll. Hivi tu.
Aulali.
Half of the day. And for your half of the other day, 6 hours niko show umelala. So for the last, umetumia 12 hours on your phone, 6 hours umelala. Hizo 6 hours zingine sijui unafanya nini.
Let me tell you, it makes people intrinsically lazy because now imagine you're on your phone 24/7, hauna time ya tizi, you don't know what you should be doing apart from school work, even hata hiyo kazi unataka kufanya shule, either you're too lazy to do it because of TikTok, or when you do it, you're still on your screen. Guys, go touch grass, like,
do something.
I used to say this when I was 13 with my boys. I had a boy who was sweating games, bro. Any game you introduce him to is better than you in like a month. Go touch grass. Like that's the essence that state is supposed to be used for. That statement, go touch grass in games. But now at a real life, tunangaliana hivi, I'm telling you, go touch grass. Yo, that's not how it's supposed to be. Because I have this friend. Tell me why she's on her phone now. And this guy said she's on her phone and we're trying to have a conversation. I tell her, yo, by the way, put your phone down higher. We're talking. 10 seconds later, I literally told her, you know you have a problem with your phone, like you're an addict.
Yeah. Porn is actually less addictive than what TikTok is right now. TikTok is literally more addictive than what porn is.
You know, they say that social media sites are becoming almost like a porn site. Because, okay, for me, hot take, I don't know if this is too hot, but Instagram is the best dating app. True or false? Yeah. True or false? Imegeuka dating app. Yo.
Yeah.
That's where we're going. Crazy. And the problem is, you know, we speak to guys a lot. And guys who are on their phone 24/7 with TikTok, guys who are on their phone with Instagram 24/7. The girl who told me she has a problem with her phone, that's an exception. Guess what? She's a pretty girl. She'll still get married. She'll still be okay. She'll have a good life. Yeah.
Pause.
Actually, that's not a
which is true.
It's true either way. So. But as a guy, you're addicted to your phone and you're not creating content. You're down for. You're like this 24/7, cousin, you could scroll, you have no sense of purpose, you don't know what you want to do with your life. You wake up in the morning, TikTok, you sleep at 3 a.m, TikTok.
Yeah, get off your phone, man.
Get off, kindly, because technology will be...
Do some walks, push-ups,
Find it easy.
Yeah, do something.
Apart from, we've discussed technology, and we have also discussed lack of social awareness in terms of your church, and the degeneracy you guys have been up to. Stop dating your siblings and your cousins.
Please.
It's disgusting.
Please. Stop.
Stop it. Get some help.
Literally, man. Please. Family is... Blood is different, man. Blood is thicker than water. Kwenda shule.
And another thing, we've said this a lot, but Gen Z males, female friends, mutawacha. Kindly, mutawacha. This is a hot take, I'll say it because it's a reminder.
It's not even a hot take.
It's a reminder.
That's law.
Let me tell you.
It should be law.
There's this guy, I think nitamweka millennial, alikuwa ananiambia, there's this show I'm going to meet up with in Kawangware. And I was like, okay, that's cool. You can go. But why are you going? Like, are you...
Yeah, what's there?
That's my female friend. And I was like,
fuck.
At your old age, that's your female friend. And he said something interesting. He told me, you can use sugarcane as a walking stick and eat it at the same time. Yeah. Just think about that.
You can?
You can use sugarcane as a walking stick and eat it at the same time.
Yeah, but you see that doesn't
That doesn't apply to everyone.
Not everyone. It can't apply to him.
Uh-huh.
Because that's a female friend. It's not a side chick.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not
Maybe
clapping it. So
maybe there was something going on. I don't know as well. Yeah.
Could be a side piece, but if it's a side piece, then that's a good analogy for it.
Yeah.
But if it's just a female friend, you guys are chilling, blah blah blah. There's no clear intention of what you guys wanted. She's just getting attention from you without anything in return. Then obviously that's not your analogy.
And Gen Z,
Yeah.
stop being afraid to speak. Yeah, you know, I have cousins who tell me, I can't even talk to people. Why? I'm shy. I once went for a party. There were many of us. Kila mtu ako tu. Mnaangaliana.
Scroll through the phone. Hakuna kitu unaangalia, settings, music, nini.
Bro, paka shorties are like, yo, this thing is dead. Me, I'm like, wow. If the shorties can talk bad about the guys who are there, at Gen Z these days, y'all Nairobi niggas, it's all. The only thing you guys can talk about is drugs, alcohol, and what else? There's something else. And was it females? No.
You can't be talking about females. Who are they talking to?
But apparently Nairobi niggas mumekwa low class, mumekwa chini. Yo, do you think you're a Nairobi nigga? You don't take yourself as a Nairobi nigga?
I'm Kenyan.
You're Kenyan?
Yeah. That's all I have to say.
Be a better Kenyan.
Yeah.
So in the topic of Gen Z.
Again.
In the topic of Gen Z. Oh, sorry. Again. Continuation with Gen Z. I think another thing we all need to stop doing, in general, is people need to stop bringing each other down.
What would you mean?
I would notice generation yetu is the most toxic and the most supportive at the same time.
From what I know of, women always do that. So I've never seen it in men. I've heard stories of men putting other men down, which is crazy. Because why would you do that?
Let me ask: how do you think it's putting them down? Like, for example, anaweza kumwambia nini that brings him down? That's
like situations. Could be. Okay, for me, I'd bring the perspective into football wise. Because obviously people do. We work. We all train, we work. There's only a selected few that play, selected few that get chosen. So people who get chosen have this kind of pride that they can play whether they train hard or not. So they get to put down people that don't play or people who are not say better than them, but they're not as good as those who play. So they put them down and make them
feel like by now always.
Yeah, exactly. Always make it. The same way we are talking about people who can't speak to other chicks. You see now they get. Cheeky. I wouldn't say rejection, but like this dude gets bitches and you don't. Then this guy that gets bitches.
Yo, let me think. Isn't that just like a fact?
No, but you see, for some people, it doesn't. That you can't really. People want to. There are people who want to change, but they can't change because the environment doesn't allow them to.
Okay, for me, I'll argue that point because environment doesn't allow them to. I won't argue that point anymore. Let's get into this. In terms of education and Gen Z, most of us are becoming more aware of what you want to do. Most people are starting to utilize social media to their full extent, and some people are not. If you're a consumer and not a, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a creator, example. Look at it. There are people who just aren't meant to create. Like for me, I have boys who have told me, yo, by the way, Dino, I can't. Like you do you. Like for me, I can't.
Can't is
shouldn't
be in your vocabulary.
Okay, it shouldn't. You're right.
Yeah.
But I would say, do you think it would be, I don't want to say social pressure. Or maybe, no.
Could be, like I'm saying, it's you see, some people even get demotivated by looking at, let's say, not say their role models, but their peers.
Anyway, my continuation of that point is, I had wanted to say, in terms of education, Gen Z is becoming better because we are starting to find ways to make money, guys.
Yeah, man. Money is very important. If anyone, if you like to help us, we also need money. We are making money, but we also need money. So if anyone,
easy bit.
Just shout us.
Huh? Okay.
You can do something.
No, wachana na.
You can do something.
Listen, my point is, in terms of education, let's just go into it deeply.
Yeah.
As a Gen Z, now I'll give you my experience and you can say yours. For me, as a Gen Z, I remember growing up, I was always told, enda shule, endelea, pata your first degree, then from there, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because the mentality is, once you get your degree, you're set for life.
Yeah.
Now you can do anything you want. People agree with that? I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that mentality, especially here in Kenya. But the fact that jobs are becoming more scarce and
less and less,
exactly.
Bro. Less and less discourse.
Bro, you have your audience, I have mine. So chill. No, that's actually funny. So as I was saying,
yep,
it's becoming less and less.
Yes.
So do you think in the time we're going into, even let's say with Gen Alpha now, do you think these guys will have the mentality of, yo, by the way, I'm done, I'm not going to do that degree?
Some do, but I feel like their mentality isn't in the right place in terms of they see people doing this stuff. You see, like now, like Gen Z now, we've gotten to a state where school isn't a must. So there's been OnlyFans and whatnot. But you can easily make money, a lot of money, without even finishing school. And that's what's messing people up, because most of the people we know now are like, we need to get money. They don't feel like they need to learn or understand the purpose of school and education. Personally, I wouldn't I wouldn't say don't go to school. Obviously, we are not telling you not to go to school. Go to school.
And that's all.
Go to school, especially if it's what you want to pursue. But in terms of talent and everything, you can pursue your talents, but always have a plan B.
Actually, that's very important.
Don't just dive in without safety gear, basically. So I'd say, so that's where we go wrong, because everyone's looking, like I was saying, in terms of Activism, the way we see 21-year-olds now doing OnlyFans on Ajibaya Keja, Kileleshwa, and whatnot.
Are there actually shows doing OnlyFans at 21?
I don't know, but from Instagram.
I've seen.
We even see them walking to Kenya, tuko now, tukienda games, tukicheza games tuko kwa study. They come, they watch, they pay, hata tukienda hizo when you're going to parties and stuff. They sort the whole bill at 21.
Checky, me, I knew Kenya was woke. But I didn't know it was this woke. Munanza OnlyFans munauza. I mean, yeah,
it's crazy. And it doesn't even have to be at their own nini. I've seen what one was the clothing for money. You
know what?
Actually, you men actually retarded.
Bro, men are the problem.
I
don't blame women anymore.
Jesus.
I blame men on that one, because let me ask you, how desperate can you get to the point where you are either buying something off OnlyFans, articles, subscribe.
Why do you have to put your fantasies into someone you might never even
never. Ati not might, never.
Na kuna mtu kando yako anaku-DM tu kila time one stick.
No, if
babo nalalisha hapo na
kaa OnlyFans. No one, hakuna mtu hapo.
Hakuna mtu?
Anaamka, ana text boys, analala.
Anaenda na wengi baadaye.
That's crazy.
Atafuta mtu wako OnlyFans.
You know what, anyway, continuation to what I was going to say. In terms of education, I feel like most people these days, their attention spans are short, and I won't necessarily blame TikTok. Well, let me ask, mko na lala class ukiwa, like, what was your worst lesson? Yeah, your worst, your class unaweza enda ulale.
Mimi nimelala lessons mingi.
Ati repeat be louder.
I've slept through a lot of lessons.
Yeah.
A lot of subjects. Oh my.
Why do you think that is?
Because for one, like I'm saying, this is my personal opinion. Please. I always felt like cause I've had a talent issue of doing talent first before school, which came at a later period. So whenever I was in school, I was always ignorant on some subjects because I felt like I'm not even pursuing this type of thing when I finished school. So what was the need of me studying that kind of thing?
I get that.
So I'd say I'd slept in a lot of lessons. So I wouldn't even, I've done more of sleeping
than more studying.
Yo. But there are subjects that I love to do and which I know I'll pursue in the future. So.
You know what? Let me tell you. For me, kuna one class I just used to sleep, and that was chemistry. Yeah, my if my teacher watches this, checky. No, be fortunate with hard. It's not that I had a problem with the subject that much.
Those physics, those history. No. Oh my days.
For me, my chem teacher used to come in and he would just read, talk. I just listen to someone read and talk.
So just a poor teacher.
Yeah. So you know what? I used to ask myself, why am I sleeping to this class? And then I started noticing parents, this one not a hot take. You expect your children not to sleep in class when a teacher is reading to them, but every single night when your kids are young, you read them a bedtime story to go to bed. Haven't you noticed that you're slowly programming your children to sleep when someone is reading to them? Hot take. Think about that. Yeah. 5 years old from what? 1 to 5 to 6 to 7, 8, 9,
Red Riding Hood.
Huh? Red Riding Hood. Little chickens. 3 little pigs. Huh?
Alafu nampeleka shule asome.
Yeah.
Na ukimsomesha analala.
Ati mwalimu amsomee.
Na ukimsomea analala.
Can't. This basic programming is, I think this is one of the reasons the school system today can no longer work that well. Yeah. You see, Gen Z just doesn't have that attention span. By the way, y'all, mukombaya. Yeah, sorry. Mukombaya, just saying it the way it is.
Yep.
That's all I have to say for Gen Z. You want to? Many bow. And in your relationships, fix them as well. Your kafuku Swiss, ladies taking advantage of men.
Men dating their own siblings and family members.
You know what the worst part is? How are you above 18, you're 20, 21, 22, and you're dating a 15, 16-year-old girl?
Yeah?
You are dating a 15 or 16-year-old girl.
And you're old?
And you're like 20, 21.
Pedophilia,
hizo ni shida za Gen Z.
5 years?
Yeah. If you tell me you actually support that.
No. It's crazy. Huh? It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what? Speaking of this.
It should be illegal even.
It is illegal. What told you me? It is illegal. Because in the case of pedophilia, a lot of Gen Zs are doing it.
Why?
I swear. You know, people have told me, I'm dating a 21-year-old. I'm like, Kwani, this 21-year-old can't get other shorties his age. Guys, Kwani, what's going on? What's going on, bro? What's going on?
After age bracket yako.
Yeah, acha. You know what?
Ama kama unampenda tu sana, just wait. Kama unampenda tu sana, ati lazima ni yeye. So ngoje tu. He's 15, ngoja miaka 3. Cheza huko nje nini? Don't cheat, cheza huko nje. Single, blah blah blah. He hit 18, then you can get back to that, but otherwise.
You know what? I like how you say it.
What?
I like how you say that he wait. So I mean, okay.
Wait. If that's actually what you like and you love, leave time to time.
You know what? Try measure. Hey bro, that's
This
sweet. It's nice.
Banging.
It's nice.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Guys, we teach you how to make tea. You guys don't know.
Soon, by the way, we are thinking
Soon.
of.
Yeah.
If you think, by the way, if you think you can cook better than us,
Come, challenge us. Challenge us. I'm not even joking.
we are here.
Challenge us. Look for us.
Comment, Nini.
Tuko. I don't think no one's up to that test.
You don't want to smoke.
You don't want to smoke.
You don't want to smoke. I
Anyway.
swear.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
But I think Gen Z is just the most messed up generation. But I would say you turn out how you're raised. I feel like in the topic of, I don't know if I go into it, it will be extremely deep. But
Twin gear.
twin gear. Guys, let's enter the topic of premier paternity.
Please explain to the audience, because I don't think the audience understand. Me, I understand. I don't think the audience understands the meaning of the
audience.
what
Let
you
me say, in terms of how you are your father's child and you are your mother's child. Of course, you're only obvious, but in terms of personality, I came to a realization that you actually take so much of their personality. It's crazy. And you know how they say history repeats itself? To some extent, it really, really does. Alright. As we were discussing paternity, we were saying how ladies these days, you all have to take care of yourselves because that's how you start having birth complications. Did you at Gen Z? Do you think Gen Z will have that problem in terms of our folks went through a lot, but Gen Z is going through a lot at an earlier age?
Of course.
You may know 14-year-olds who are mad.
Out to them.
Like the things your shorties are doing, huh? And you know, shorties should be valuing themselves, eh? Shorties, and tell them, huh?
Women,
Uh-huh.
why do you do this to yourself?
Why?
You're like glass, so beautiful and fragile, like an egg.
Huh?
Yeah? But then you're brooded well and everything. Why do you want to just become rotten?
Imagine, unajivunja. Huh? You're a lady.
P2.
You know, P2 is used so often now because of Gen Z. It is bought so much because of Gen Z. Here in Kenya, oh my,
Really to adapt.
You really think so?
On God.
adapt.
I know you're watching this podcast and you know. Mwili yako inazoea tu. You've used P2 like 10 times in the month, si ndio?
In a month.
The next time unaangalia ama now obviously because you ladies are just rotten nowadays, yeah. Ngoja kwanza nimalize this story, then we'll put some. I know.
Endelea.
Like I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
So like you see abortions are happening, miscarriages. There's so much happening us right now, and that's because EP2 umekukitumia sahi, months later unapata I work, I function, so you get stronger, you look for a stronger remedy.
You know what, Gen Z?
Afterwards.
I want to see what Gen Z will be like in a few years.
Use a condom, man.
Ladies munajiona keki.
Ama kama ni mdeti sana, so upate huo mtoi.
Hey, that's crazy. Men, don't take that advice. don't take that advice.
Because now, if you're trying to tell yourself you can't stay without sex, and you don't use a condom, so you're going raw, then msichana anatumia P2, then she gets the
paternity.
Exactly. You're still spoiling you're making the lady rotten.
Yeah.
For no reason. So if you put a baby inside her, or use a condom.
You know,
that's
it's
simple.
like.
But anyway, taking a short time out.
Yo, see time out. We'll continue talking.
Yeah, as in because we've got some tea.
Yo, you need to be up with Cheki Village and promote chai too, as if they're going to taste this stuff. So now, just speaking on this topic, I think that Gen Z is more messed up than even what our parents had to go.
Nilisema time out.
No, like microphone, tea. Microphones.
Yeah, for the audio listeners, this some
Some premium
ASMR for you.
Yo.
Yeah. Yeah, damn,
Imeisha, bro. We made it just enough. Where's my spoon? Yo, take it without sugar, cause I'm a G. I don't know about
sugar fast. I'm trying to improve. I've stopped juice, I've stopped soda. So my road to stopping sugar is going good. So I'm literally, we've killed diabetes.
What do you think about Gen Z and health? Do you think they're doing well?
No, we are suffering.
Yeah, let me not lie.
Especially mentally. Our mental health is very weak, I'd say. And being social media being a huge factor, like I told you about peers and whatnot. Yeah, so I think mental health is a big struggle for us, Gen Z. And I feel like us in the podcast we're helping. I'm not mentally ill.
None of us are.
Yeah,
In fact, you know what?
That bullshit of
Guys,
depression and whatnot.
Bullshit of depression.
Yeah.
Hapo utakatch watu off guard.
Depression.
But it's true.
Guys.
My parents tell me that like, why you depressed? Why? Uko depressed nini? You didn't walk 20 what they say? You know, my walk 5-10 kilometers to go to school.
Barefoot.
Una drive you kwa gari barefoot. Wanakuambia vile soul those days ilikuwa expensive. Huh?
Yeah, my parents wore shoes at Form 1, 14.
Yo, wamekuwa barefoot the whole time.
Now wako depressed.
Yeah.
Wako depressed juu umeachwa.
Because you're getting no bitches.
So una get sister yako.
That's what.
What the hell?
Yo, ati?
That's brilliant.
Una date sister.
So you fall into depression ukiona sister yako unakumchapa.
Yo.
It's crazy. Gen Z's mental health is actually...
Yo, China slap. Like, it's actually... Oh, you know what? I feel
like we said, man, if you want the smoke,
good
anytime, any day, any place.
You know what? Looking at school, going back to education, I had said something about how vile watu ulala kwa class. And most of you sleep, but do most of you know what you want to become? Because a lot of, in fact, when it comes to Gen Z, you know how they say, oh, women mature faster than men. I mean, yeah, a bit, but it reaches a point where women, by the way, you'll just stop developing. In terms of your mind, maybe you can learn. Learning is an everyday thing. But in terms of how they actually think, you might, she's 30, but
30-year-olds and 18-year-olds have the same.
Huh? Yeah, ladies, so musijone mkodrivo sana. Like kind of guys, you have to understand that guys were intimidated by the women, especially Gen Z. Hamwezi ongelesha wasichana.
I think we even talked about this.
Even millennials wanaogopa kuongelesha wasichana. And you're a guy, you say you have something in between your legs, and you're afraid to talk to women.
Why?
That one was for them. You're sick, eh? Why? No.
Rejection? You fear rejection?
Ladies fear rejection. Ladies fear rejection. If there's one thing a lady will always hate, it's rejection. Yeah.
No wonder they don't pursue.
The reason they don't,
I'd say.
You know what? Ladies have such overinflated egos sometimes. Wanajiona keki, but it makes sense. Imagine you're 15, you have over, let's just say average 5,000 followers going upwards. And you know, in the West, it's usually above. Huh? You're 16, you have 2 million followers, of course they're gonna have an overinflated ego. Because there are those guys who are like, yo, by then I have to take you out. Most guys these days don't have standards. And as a guy, it's not a good thing. If you have a standard for the type of girl you want, you have to stick to it. But you see what happens is, you tell someone your standard and ladies are like, you can't say that. Why? That you don't
actually thinking about standards. other than the mental and obviously her personality and everything, physical types right now are actually faded.
What do you mean by physical types?
Like for me, I used to have a physical type. Now I'm just like,
Yo, by the pretty girl is up.
yeah, pretty girl.
That's what I've been saying. Yo, that's actually what I've been saying.
God, a pretty girl. She could be. She could be petite. And obviously now you see now her mental could be crazy. Her personality is whack, so you won't even have it, to be honest. But in terms of, like I'm saying, physical types for me now, actually, I've put it in the past now. Pretty girls are pretty girls.
Gen Z girls are boring. I've said it. I'm just telling you how it is. Most of you are boring. You can't hold a conversation for shit. Most of you Gen Z girls.
Of course, kama attention span yao iko chini, unaongea na dem 10 seconds anarudi kwa simu.
Wachana hata na hiyo. The reason I say you can't hold a conversation is hawajui hata kuongea, even in person, even on text. Wanakutumia reels, wanadunga reels. You are in a relationship. Unasikia hiyo kali. Yeah. By the way, for y'all who can't talk, kindly. Actually, no, they don't need to work on it. They're girls. Some guy will still come in.
Now we still need to work on it.
No, it's guys.
Please, men, don't fall for this.
Yeah.
Please.
You know what? Do you think guys listen that much? Because unajua, we've said this before. Okay, not on camera but off camera. But kuna watu wa kusikia, then kuna watu wa kusikia na ku-apply.
Yes, ni watu wajinga tu. To be honest, because mtu
na kucheka.
Soy man. Wallahi. Yo, tuwezi jui nini, you do this. We've spoken about I think, have we posted that? If you haven't, then we might do it another time. We'll post another. We talked about masculinity and things you find that bado as it change. Vitu bado zinabado the same. Some listen and apply. Some don't listen. So,
and some of them are still using emojis, still being fruity. Yeah. I was having a conversation.
When you kumbusha nini, I was sent this reel by, obviously everyone knows this guy, this celebrity, and it was Segera, the dude with the Anamacho dog.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, he's nowadays. Yani, Instagram, I might actually delete it soon, to be honest. The things he's doing is insane.
What's a Segera?
He's zesty and fruit. Okay, I don't know if that's his personality. Ama ni clout yake, because there's Segera, there's been Fununuza ule, this dancer, YouTuber. Akina Flatty Carlos.
You mean Jay Segera is the guy who asks questions?
Yeah, the guy in Tao. So some dude ametumia hiyo beshti yangu ametumia hiyo relax manikia ona ndo coffee. Cause bro, the video I saw of him just this Nani's music ingome ya Sexy Red imetoka juzi.
Yeah.
Getting sexy. Wow. Bro's acting is moving mad.
Guys, going back to my statements, I like how umeongeza chumvi to it. I was having a conversation with my dad jana, and one of his workmates, PhD, very smart guy, and then I brought up the point that we were having a discussion about how LGBTQ is so, it's happening a lot in Kenya.
It's moving
right mad. Y'all are becoming gay. Yeah, but the point I had brought out was, you know that most people in Kenya are so fruity, and like they're fruitier than gay people. Now. No, like think about this. You're so fruity, you're gayer than a gay person. Yeah, I mean you can be gay and take, give or take from the back. I don't know, but like let's not get into that. But imagine your personality is so fruity, and you've never even done the deal with a guy. that just means you're gay without even being gay. That like, you're seeing what I'm saying? Yeah, so most of y'all are just gayer than gay people. Kenyans, y'all are.
As we finish, bro, Gen Z, sijui kama dunini itajipu fanyiwa hivi.
Yeah. Guys, these are Dino and Owen Short Talks.